In this lesson, we will delve into the meaning and calculation of cutting layer parameters in Project 3 with a particular focus on the three major parameters of the cutting layer in Task 3.1. We will thoroughly explore the definitions, calculation methods, and applications of these three major parameters in actual metal cutting processes. This understanding is crucial for comprehending the metal cutting process and for making informed decisions regarding the selection of tools and machining parameters. In metal cutting process, cutting layer parameters are critical concepts that directly affect the efficiency, quality, and tool life of the cutting process. Task 3.1 primarily focuses on the three major parameters of the cutting layer, which are the nominal cutting layer thickness, HD, nominal cutting layer width, BD, and nominal cutting layer cross-sectional area, AD. First, let's examine the nominal cutting layer thickness, HD. The nominal cutting layer thickness refers to the dimension of the cutting layer measured perpendicular to the transition surface within the cutting layer's dimensional plane. Simply put, it reflects the thickness of the material removed by the tool with each cut. In turning operations, the formula for calculating HD is HD equals F times the sine of kappa R, where F is the feed rate, representing the amount of movement of the tool relative to the workpiece in the feed direction, usually measured in millimeters per revolution. Kappa R is the principal cutting edge angle, which is the angle between the projection of the main cutting edge on the base plane and the feed direction. From the formula, it is evident that the nominal cutting layer thickness HD is directly proportional to the feed rate F and the sine of the principal cutting edge angle kappa R. For instance, when the feed rate F increases or the principal cutting edge angle kappa R increases, the nominal cutting layer thickness HD will also increase accordingly. In practical applications, if we need to remove a thicker layer of material, we can appropriately increase the feed rate or the principal cutting edge angle. But we must also consider the tool's capacity and the quality of the machined surface. Next is the nominal cutting layer width, BD. The nominal cutting layer width refers to the dimension of the cutting layer measured along the transition surface within the cutting layer's dimensional plane. It reflects the length of the cutting edge of the tool involved in the cutting process. In turning operations, the formula for calculating BD is BD equals AP divided by the sine of kappa R, where AP is the depth of cut, which is the vertical distance between the machined surface and the surface to be machined on the workpiece, measured in millimeters. Kappa R is again the principal cutting edge angle. From the formula, it is clear that the nominal cutting layer width, BD, is directly proportional to the depth of cut AP and inversely proportional to the sine of the principal cutting edge angle kappa R. When the depth of cut AP increases, the nominal cutting layer width BD will increase, whereas when the principal cutting edge angle kappa R increases, the nominal cutting layer width BD will decrease. In practical machining, selecting an appropriate depth of cut and principal cutting edge angle can control the nominal cutting layer width, thereby affecting the cutting force and tool wear. Finally, we have the nominal cutting layer cross-sectional area, AD. The nominal cutting layer cross-sectional area refers to the cross-sectional area of the cutting layer measured within the cutting layer's dimensional plane. It comprehensively reflects the amount of material removed by the tool with each cut. The formula for calculating AD is AD equals HD times BD. Substituting the previous HD equals F times the sine of kappa R and BD equals AP divided by the sine of kappa R, we get AD equals F times AP. This indicates that the nominal cutting layer cross-sectional area AD is only related to the feed rate F and the depth of cutting edge, and is independent of the principal cutting edge angle kappa R. In practical machining, we can control the nominal cutting layer cross-sectional area by adjusting the feed rate and depth of cut, thereby controlling the cutting force and cutting power. For example, when there is a need to improve machining efficiency, the feed rate and depth of cut can be appropriately increased. However, it is important to ensure that these do not exceed the capacity of the machine tool and the cutting tool. Let's further understand these three major parameters by examining the dynamic decomposition of the cutting layer in turning. During the turning process, as the tool feeds, the cutting layer is continuously removed. We can view the cutting layer as being composed of countless tiny units, where each unit's thickness is the nominal cutting layer, thickness HD, the width is the nominal cutting layer, width BD, and the sum of the cross-sectional areas of these units is the nominal cutting layer, cross-sectional area AD. Through dynamic decomposition, we can more intuitively observe the changes in these three major parameters during the cutting process. From the perspective of ideological and political education, defining these geometric parameters is aimed at better understanding the physical essence of the metal cutting process. By studying the three major parameters of the cutting layer, we can gain a deeper understanding of the causes of physical phenomena, such as cutting force, cutting heat, and tool wear. This understanding allows us to optimize machining processes and improve machining quality and efficiency. It reflects the process of using scientific methods to understand and grasp natural laws, and then applying these laws to serve production practices. In practical applications, such as in the machining of automobile engine blocks, the appropriate selection of the three major cutting layer parameters is crucial for ensuring machining accuracy and surface quality. If the nominal cutting layer thickness is too large, it may result in excessive cutting force, causing workpiece deformation and vibration, which can affect machining accuracy. If the nominal cutting layer width is not suitable, it may lead to uneven tool wear, shortening the tool's lifespan. Therefore, engineers need to precisely calculate and adjust the three major cutting layer parameters based on specific machining requirements and tool performance to achieve efficient and high-quality machining. In this lesson, we focused on understanding the three major parameters of the cutting layer in Task 3.1 of Project 3. We learned about the definitions, formulas, and significance of the nominal cutting layer thickness. HD equals F times the sine of kappa R. The nominal cutting layer width, BD, equals AP divided by the sine of kappa R. And the nominal cutting layer cross-sectional area, AD, equals F times AP. Through the dynamic decomposition of the turning cutting layer, we gained a more intuitive understanding of the role of these three parameters in the cutting process. Additionally, from an ideological and political perspective, we recognize the importance of defining geometric parameters for understanding the physical essence. And through the case of automobile engine block machining, we learned about the application of these parameters in actual production. I hope everyone can master this knowledge to lay a solid foundation for future learning and practice in metal cutting machining.